website design was for a company called B2W Software. They make kind of ERP software for heavy equipment. So what I do first in my process is wireframe. First, meet with the client, find out what their needs are for a website, have a conversation, and make sure we understand what exactly they are looking for on their homepage, and also bring stuff based on what their ask was. For example, I came up with this idea of at the office, on the job, and in the shop, and they thought that was pretty good because it talks about the different constituents that need to have access to the data. So I did. This is like we talked about doing a design that has a big image area. So this, drove these wireframes, but a lot of the elements came from our conversation. So that's that. And then I did another one where it was more open and airy and more technology-like. And also we talked about carouseling and there's different blocks for testimonials, different way to lay out the at the office, on the job. And a big thing was to have an industries page where you could jump off into verticals. So these, again, wireframing based on what the client need was. So then this is a third one that brought in a couple of other modules. And we ended up mixing and picking and choosing from different layouts. But this is the time to do that in the wireframe before you start going into design. And for the design, there was a project, part of the project was to come up with a tagline as well. So here is the first design, which, the tagline was break new ground. I recommended getting rid of the word software and just going bid to win, a battle I didn't win, but I'm happy to, make suggestions and creative. I also cleaned up their nav and all that, helping with nav structure. First row is what they do for a living. So the one platform is where it was striving to, but today what they do is they sell these individual solutions and slowly work their customers up. So you need a jump off point to what you're looking for. Some industry stats, Uberflip, which is an external tool, third-party customer validation, customer validation. And then here's when teams work together. This actually would change upon rollover. You can see it on the site. And then the next concept or tagline was win together, because it's about getting people out in the field to work better as a team. This is like one of the last holdouts for technology. They all work on whiteboards and post-it notes and spreadsheets, and then it starts to rain or somebody gets sick and the whole schedule's blown anyways. So yep, and then they have these icons, so I did one that brought those in to play. Thought maybe Uberflip could be reconfigured to just have one tile. So then, as you can see, that similar assets but different, a different way to treat the customer testimonial, and it keeps going. And then, last but not least, another vibe would be bid, build boldly. Nice and clean at the top. Have someone in the field on a computer, and again, laying this out a little bit differently. Introducing the yellow because big steel, big yellow. I thought it looks good with their burgundy. So this is a different one. So that is it, and we can then go to the site, which I will bring up quickly. And this is how it worked out. There was changes along the way, but ultimately worked out pretty well. And this is that change of image. So that's it for bid to win.